Last week on Sailing Windfall, in 2 days' time, we built a rudder and got our mast back up. Good morning, everybody. We are currently anchored in about 12 feet of water. We are on the Mississippi River still. We are actually done with it today. We're at the end of it. It's our last anchorage on the Mississippi on our 220-mile stretch. We're in Cairo. We will be heading up the Ohio River today. Since we will be on the Ohio River today, I'm doing 45 miles. I am going to show you guys a day in the life. So usually Dad is up before me. He usually wakes up ahead of time and he'll pull up the anchors by himself and start going or make coffees or start doing whatever. But this morning, since we have our mast up, I can do my yoga again. So I'm gonna do some yoga this morning and then we'll show you guys a day in the life. I told you guys that Dad usually wakes up before me, so he's up now. Good morning. Him and Kitty snuggled last night. It's been so cold in the morning that we've had to wipe these seats off every morning because they get so much to do on them. I can't wait for warmer weather. Dad usually makes the coffee in the morning because he's usually up first, but we also usually feed the cat in the morning, but I fed him last night, so he's got food. I'll give him a little water, though.
Bing, 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 bing. Oh, boy, get it, get it, get it. Stoopy, get it.
He wakes up wanting to play, and he goes to bed wanting to play.
Better get it. You better get it. You better get. Whoa, he's got it. He's getting it.
Ryan usually sleeps in, so we're gonna close the door and let him sleep a little longer. So we usually throw 2 anchors down when we anchor just for safety. Dad's gonna reel our little one in, and then we'll get the big one right before we take off. We all take our vitamins in the morning. Every morning. Good morning, Ryan.
Morning.
Ryan's finally awake. We like when Ryan wakes up. He's entertaining. We haven't all been awake this early in a while. Usually Dad's up earlier and we're asleep until like 9, but it's currently 8 in the morning and we are all up and ready to take off almost. I just gotta do something about my hair. I don't always put a little makeup on, but this morning I'm gonna throw a little moisturizer on. And a little mascara.
A little moisturizer.
I don't usually wear too much makeup because it is not good for you. But I do usually put a little moisturizer with SPF and a little tint in it. And a little mascara usually. So that's that. Dad went into the bathroom, so I can't use the mirror. And that's it.
Your other one should be in there. Your big black one. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. The other Tanzer I had a windlass on there, and you could.
And we're off. It's starting to rain though, which kind of really sucks because we got a long day. We usually go about 6 or 8 hours a day, so we got a long day today. It's probably gonna be more like 8. But we're off. We're heading out onto the Ohio. That's the Mississippi. We're going that way. Shit with Mississippi. Woo! Oh shit. I'm also going to cut up an apple. Put that in there. Ryan said that he did not want any oatmeal. Normally he'll eat breakfast with us too, but today he doesn't want any. Come on. All right, I'm all geared up to take over. It's not that cold out, but it's just, I don't know, kind of crappy. So I put my cold weather clothes on. So it's my turn on tiller. And how we looking out here, boss?
Pretty good. It's pretty easy going.
Oh, this isn't bad. The Ohio River. We're not moving very fast, but we're moving faster than I thought we were going to move.
Yeah, we are moving faster than I thought.
Now it's Dad's turn to chill out in there. He might take a nap or something.
Make a cup of coffee, maybe.
Make another cup of coffee.
We got a lock coming up, so.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep him awake because we have a lot coming up. So we'll have to go through that. Like I said earlier, we have 16, I think 16 more locks to go through. Maybe 15 with the new lock that replaced a couple of different locks, but we'll see. Shouldn't be too bad. If my phone's charged. Keeping my eye out for this barge that's behind me because he'll probably eventually maybe pass me. I don't know, we're only going about 5 knots because we're headed north. So we're going against the current. So we're only going about 5 knots right now versus the 8.5 we were going on the Mississippi. But we're making tracks. And I'm just entertaining myself. So yeah. Ryan's finally awake. It was about a half hour of me being on shift and Ryan just woke up and came outside. We're coming up on our lock now anyway, so we'll need all hands on deck. Alright, this tugboat is finally passing me. We're headed up onto our lock now. Might be a little bit of a wait. I'm about an hour into my shift, so I've got another hour. I'm just sipping my tea. Got my cup of tea. And ready to go through this lock. We got Illinois over here. We got Kentucky over here. Going through a lock now. I guess we're going all the way through. This is unlike any other lock we've gone through, so it'll be interesting.
All right, there's 2 locks on the Ohio to get up to the Tennessee or the Cumberland. And there's lock 52 and lock 53. The Olmsted Lock and Dam is started in 2014. They're building this lock. This lock will replace lock number 52 and lock number 53. They'll be gone, and this will replace it. So you can see all the cranes and the construction and all that we had. It's probably going to be a while longer. So water level's high enough that we can actually go right on through. We just had to be watched and escorted through, and I think that's because of governmental situations. You know, they try to be as safety conscious as they can.
I guess I got lucky because of the lock, because it's noon, so my shift is up. It is Ryan's turn on shift, so I gave him my tea to keep him warm. So now it'll be his turn for a couple hours. We're just leaving that lock, so I guess I got lucky today. Usually when the kitty wakes up, we give him some attention. What? You're finally awake now, kitty. What? Usually once I'm done with my shift, I make lunch. So today, we're gonna be having butter and jelly sandwiches with chicken noodle soup. So I'm gonna make that. Getting his little cat nap in. Look at that face. Look at that face. Alright, Dad thinks we can hoist the mainsail to help us move along because we're only going 4 knots. So Ryan's just about done with his 2 hours. Dad's gonna take over for another hour, and then I'll take over for another hour. And we should be there. I'm gonna
try to boost the speed a little bit.
I'm gonna take a little nap, I think. I don't usually take naps during the day, but it's such a long day. And if I have to get back on the tiller for another hour, I definitely want to take a nap. So I'm gonna do that. Ready?
Yeah. Alright. Danielle, hoist the main.
We're sailing on the river. We are sailing on the river. There's Illinois, Kentucky, and this is Windfall. Hello everybody. I am finally gonna take a nap. I don't usually take naps during the day, but today I finally get an hour nap, so I'm really excited. So I'm gonna take a nap, and yeah, and then I'll hop back on. So that's all from me. Bye bye. Alright, I'm taking over on the tiller because I woke up from my nap. Brian's did more than his share. Dad's just holding it until I go to the bathroom. So now we're anchoring behind this pillar.
Your laptop's
all right, we're currently oh yeah, I should. We're currently anchored now. Ryan's trying to catch a fish. Kitty's very interested in what he's doing. We're having a beer. It's been a really long day, and our casino's right over here, so we're gonna dinghy over. So yeah, that's what we're currently doing. We're not sure about dinner quite yet. 4:45 right now, so it's almost 5 o'clock. Alright, we're hopping into the dinghy to head over to this casino to see kind of just what it's about and if it's got internet and stuff. We think we're just gonna row because, well, the boys can row. Dinghy. And I just got soaking wet stepping into a gigantic hole in the mud when I pulled the dinghy out. That was not pleasant at all. I just got so wet trying to pull the dinghy in. I literally went into a giant hole of quicksand and went like thigh deep for sure. All right, Dad's over here talking to a lady, so we're gonna leave him. All right, my dad's talking to a girl at the bar, so we don't want to disrupt him. Ryan here won $25 and I lost my whole $10, so he gave me 15, so I won 5 technically.
Gave her 10.
Yeah, he gave me 10, but I had 5, so technically I won $5. But I really want some mozzarella sticks because it's been literally a month since I've had mozzarella sticks, so hopefully Ryan will buy me some.
Yeah. Only if I win more.
And my dad's talking to a lady. A lady. I literally went up next to him and slid a business card underneath his beer. Hopefully he notices and gives it to her, but I don't know. I don't know if he will, but I literally went next to him, slid it under his beer cup, and then ran away. Alright, so we're back from the casino. Didn't work out with the girl that Dad was talking to. We filmed a little bit of it, but not that much. Didn't work out. Anyway, moving on. We gave out 3 business cards tonight, so that's good. I just made Dad a little chicken.
Papa Do ran like a scolded chicken.
All right, it's only about 10 o'clock, but we're all pretty pooped. So I think we're gonna hit the hay. But we're all pooped, so that was a day in the life. Thank you. Subscribe, please, to see the rest of our journey down to the ocean. Next week, we head into the Tennessee River and spend some time on the Kentucky Lake.